Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Morgan, the Ryker chick, and tonight I am out on a group ride with my mom, my dad, my friend Alec, and my husband. So come along with us. Alright, so we are out on a ride this Sunday evening, and we have been cooped up in our houses for way too long because it has rained basically non-stop pretty much every day for the last couple weeks. It's been really difficult to get out and ride, and I, for one, was going a little stir crazy. So the weather kind of cleared up. Now by cleared up, it is still cloudy and overcast, but there's some kind of tropical storm, tropical depression, something or other swirling out in the Gulf right now. So it kind of sucked all the weather with it from where we're sitting at in Florida. So we have a little bit of an opening to get out and ride this evening, and we jumped at the chance. My mom, she's right in front of me on her Spider. She just got her Spider back from the shop. It had some kind of gas leak in it. We still don't really know what's going on with it. So we're just really wanting to test it out. So this group right here is the group that's going to be going to the mountains this October to ride the Tail of the Dragon, the Cherahalla Skyline, all of that. So we're going up there for a couple days, and I'm definitely going to bring you guys with me and film lots of cool footage up there. The leaves changing, the cool weather. I am stoked about that. But yeah, we like to get out together and ride, and especially just practicing in group riding. I mean, group riding, the more people you add, the more dynamic you're adding to the, as far as like safety and everything. But this is a really responsible group, so I don't think we're going to have any issues. But it's good to get out and practice together. My parents just got Cardo system, so we kind of linked everybody up so we can communicate with one another on the road. And basically, yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys with me this evening. I have not been able to ride very much recently because of all the rain, and I just am thrilled to get out and just enjoy this weather right now. It's actually really nice. It is probably high 70s, low 80s, and nice cool breeze, and it's a very comfortable ride right now. So, but I also wanted to talk about the fact that I just passed 2,000 miles on my Ryker. I think last time I rode, I was able to do that, and man, I can't believe it. It is now middle of September. I've been riding since early June. That's when I took my class, and I got my Ryker like the day after I passed my class. And if you had told me back in January, or even back in March, April, that I would be riding right now, I would have thought you were crazy. But now that I am riding, now that I have been riding, man, I can't picture life any differently than this. This is fantastic. So, and of course, like I said in last week's video, just all my gratitude to the motovlogging community, especially the Ryker community, for just being so supportive. I crossed the 100 subscriber mark in the first month of vlogging, and in the last week I'm almost up to 200 subscribers, and it just absolutely blows my mind that 200 people want to watch my content. But I really appreciate you guys being here and just building this community. It is a tremendous amount of fun, and man, what a great hobby this is. I really enjoy this. So yeah, just want to do a little bit of review on the bike. Yeah, so 2,000 miles on my bike. I still need to give her a name officially. I have one in mind. I'm still feeling it out. I'm not going to announce it yet. So let me know in the comments below, do you guys name your bikes? And if so, what did you name your bike? And is there any special meaning behind it? Because mine would have a special meaning behind it. It would be a name, and it would be a special meaning, but I'm not quite sure yet that I want to share it. So let me know what you, or do you just not name your bike? It's not for everybody, I'm assuming. So anyway, yeah, so 2,000 miles on my Ryker, and We've had a great time. It's been in for one service. I bought the package. I bought the service package from the dealership, so I just kind of show up and give them a coupon, and they do the work on the bike. So I went in for my 500-mile checkup, and everything's fine. Of course, I would not expect there to be any issue at 500 miles, but really no issues. The very first time I took the Ryker out on a longer ride, I did have one issue where I went to turn a corner, and I had the whole thing shut down on me. And I think I've seen in some of the forums that some other people have said this same problem. It just kind of shut down, like couldn't do anything with it, couldn't start it, couldn't turn it off, couldn't do whatever with it. It just kind of flashed a warning, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I freaked out. Like I had probably less than 200 miles on it at the time. And I think what happened, in hindsight, I'm pretty sure what happened is that when I turned a corner, I went to adjust my little throttle rest right here, because before I put the foam pads on, it used to kind of slip around. And I think what happened is when I went to adjust it, I think I cranked the throttle forward, like what you have to do when you crank this up, and the bike doesn't like that at all, so it shut down. And what I found out you have to do, if that ever happens to you, you have to just pull the key and just sit there for like, I don't know, 5-10 seconds, and then the whole bike shuts off, and just give it a minute, and then it restarted, no problem. I've never had an issue with it. It was just kind of weird, you know, and I get it. I mean, it's not supposed to crank forward like that when it's in motion. So anyway, if you guys have any suggestions for keeping my visor from fogging up, let me know that. Like I said, it has been raining all day. You can see some of the wet marks on the road still. I mean, it has rained all day, almost every day for the last week at least. So even though the weather is a little bit cooler, it's very humid outside. So if you have any solutions for the fogging of the visor, I need to know that. Also, any recommendations for long road trips? We estimate when we're up in the mountains, we're probably going to go at least 250-300 miles a day, just in different directions in the North Georgia area. So we're already looking into some gear as far as maybe like a heating vest, because it gets cold. We're Floridians, going to be up there freezing our tails off. What else? What else do I need for a long trip? What else do I need to do for my bike before we go on this trip? I'm just really excited about it. Yeah, so yeah, no major issues from my Ryker. I am just in love with it. Could not be happier. No regrets whatsoever. Some people I've seen in certain forums ask about like, oh, once you have a Ryker, are you ever feel like you're missing out and wanting to get a Spider? And it's like, no, not for me. I mean, I knew this is what I wanted. I mean, and especially for the price point, I mean, you can't beat getting into a Ryker. And I'm very happy with the Rally. Like I said, as far as the storage, that's the one thing that the Spiders have beating the Rykers. But I've got the 3-piece luggage set on order that I'm really hoping is going to be here before we go on this trip. But if not, I can make it work. Not a big deal. So, I mean, that's pretty much it, you guys. I just wanted to come on and say hello and film this little vlog and just kind of take y'all out with me this evening and just kind of update. You know, like I said, here's my mileage right now, 2,128 miles. Can't believe it, man. It's awesome. I love it. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Thanks for coming along with me. Like it if you liked the video, subscribe if you want to stick around for more, and until next time, ride safe, be kind, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.